Video I'm going to show you how you can use the multiple form, how you can design the multiple forms, what are the functionality or what are the things that you can add it in your form. So let's jump onto that. So first of all, this is the editor screen that you are seeing, and in this editor we have a multiple type of forms. The very first form is we called a lead generation form, which you will find it out in here, which is in components. Go to the form. These are the two forms, which is first is a horizontal form or vertical form, and second is a horizontal form. And another one which is a order form. On order form you will make the payment and then you will redirect to the thank you page. So this is a order form. Okay, so let's quickly take this vertical form here, and we will do some sort of changes, a quick changes over here, so that you will understand how and you can edit the form, how you can do the changes, color combination, changing text and all those stuff. Okay, so let's jump onto this, which is a very first setting, which is a form setting. In this, the input, if you can see, this is an input difference between these two lines, and background color is simply the background color of the placeholder text. So I'm just taking this red color or a pinkish color one, and I want to change the placeholder text. Placeholder is inside the text. The first name, if you're seeing, this is the text will work, this is the text will change. Okay, and after that, if I want the text alignment to be centers, now you can see the center. I like the poppins one, I will change it to the poppins. And I want the weight should be medium so that it will be looking visible. I want this to be medium. And border radius, if you want to, border radius is like the curves of that you can see over here. So this is the border radius. If I want to change it, you can change it to the different pixels that you want. And you can also use the border width of this one if you want to make it bold, light. If you just want the underline border, you can use that one as well. And this is how you can edit the designings and all those stuff over here. So just play around with it, and this is how the basic and the most foundation and the designing perspective, if you can see, this is the form settings that you can do. Apart from this, there is a label. So if I want this first name to be visible at the top, email should be visible at the top. So this is how the labels will come, and how we can add that labels that I'm going to show you. So once you click on the settings part here, you will see the first name. Okay, the first name, if I click on it, I will just add the field title. The field title is my first name, or let's take fill your first name. Okay, I'm making this required and I click on the update. Now you can see this is the one, fill your first name. Similarly, I'm just adding it over here, fill your email ID. If I clicking on it, and you can see this thing. So this thing we called a label, where we can change the text, increase and decrease the sizing of that specific one. If I want to this center align, you can use that one. If I want the Montserrat, and I want the italic, normal, and just how you can increase and decrease the sizing of this one. So do many alterations that you want to do it. Similarly, this kind of design that you can make. And last but not the least, which is a button, we have a lot of themes that you can use it. We have a lot of good themes over here. So I want this one, the button should be used in that. And submit your form. Okay, and I want pop-in should be the button. The font family, I want to increase the text size of this. I want to make this as a center align, that you can make it. If you want to use this in a full width, you just need to drag and again drop it over here. This is how it will look. And if you go and want to add some more text in this, so let's take a subtext in the button. You can also text last chance to fill this form. So this is how you can do the alternation. This is how you can use all those things in order to make this thing. If you want to add icon over here, let's take, I want at the front, I will click on the add, I will select any icon over here. So this is how it will look. This is how you can do the changes of that specific one. And if I want to decrease it, I'll just use it this way. and here you can create a lot of good design just like this thing. Okay, if you want more details, if you want the more sort of fields in your form, so how you can do that thing here, if you go over here you will see this select input type in the advanced settings of this one. If I'm clicking on it, I want the phone number as well, just click on it and that will be added it quickly. And after that, if you want the more fields, let's take radio buttons. If you want, so you can put a radio button, a gender, male or female, and another one is others. Okay, so if you want this, you can also use this one. You can also use the sizing of this. What will be the title? You can put it gender, and the same one you can also put the gender, and you can make this required. So this is how it will be added over here. So similarly, you can add the multiple fields or whatever the field or whatever the data that you want to collect it, you can use that one just with the help of this add custom fields, and you will find the multiple data. If you want the address, if you want the city of that person, if you want the state and country and zip code and blah blah blah, whatever the fields that you want from your customer ends, just you need to add it over here and that will do the job. So this is how you can design the form, this is how you can add the multiple fields, and this is the multiple variation and the basic and the advanced setting that you can use it in order to create a good forms. Thank you.